Introducing Dr. Booze. Sent back through time from tomorrow to save the homebrew tradition and dodge as much tax on alcohol as possible.
And I think I know what I'm expecting. Cheers, everybody. God damn it. In this video, we are going to pit Alcotech 48 against Double Snake Sea Star. Now, this can get to 14%. This can get to 20% given the right conditions. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get sugar in these apple juices and compare the flavor profile, because when I seen this, extreme purity, and apparently this doesn't give the off flavors, or what I believe and hope, it doesn't give the off flavors of like this Alcotech turbo yeast. So basically, I'm just going to ferment apple juice with extra sugar and then taste to see if it fucking lives up to what it says. Right, I'm just going to tip 100 grams out of each. Did I say 100 milliliters out of each? I've got a little bit more now, I'm trying a little bit of this one, right? Right, so now I'm going to rip these stupid fucking lids off. So now I'm just going to put 100 grams, that's half a cup of sugar in each one. I'm going to put the lids back on, yeah? I'm just going to shake them up until the sugar is dissolved, alright? Shouldn't take too long. No. If we just look like that. Shouldn't take too long. Huh? Keep this and give it to someone who likes it. Just going to settle a little bit now to see if all the sugar's dissolved into it. So while that's settling, it's really important to rehydrate, you know. Right, I reckon that's dissolved. So Let's see what gravity we're after. We're after about 1.1. Right, so as we can see here, this one is at 1.092. So I'm just going to slap our back in there. And I'm going to take the gravity of this one. Now, if it's not the same, it's got to be the same. Has to be, doesn't it? Nope, for some reason that one's recording 1.090. But it's close enough. Chuck that back in there. Right, we're going to go straight in with a Turbo 48 into this one. I'm going to put a teaspoon. I'm going to put a teaspoon in this one. Should probably use a funnel. Look at this baby little funnel. Right, here we go. In he goes. Just gonna clean that. Just gonna clean this. Right then, so now we need to put the snake. No tap system. Legal carry knife. Oh, I like a sharp knife. Right then. Whew. Yep, smells like all the other yeasts. Right then, so I'm just going to put a teaspoon of snake turbo yeast in this one. That's Alcotech. Shake him up. That's snake. Shake him up. Now I'm hoping this gives a cleaner, non-yeasty, non-licoricey, non-foul taste. So I'm just going to shake these up quite a bit actually. So now the weather's changed. I'm going to loosen the cap. Look. Let me mark this. Let me mark this with A for Alcotech. And I'm going to mark this with the S for snake. Right. Oh, one more shake. One more shake. Let's give them one more shake. Now, like I was saying, because the temperature of the outside is reducing, these are now going to go up into my airing cupboard at about 20-25 degrees. Now, one thing I didn't notice when I've used this Alcotech 48 before, I think because it's so vigorous, it creates its own heat. And it says you have to have a cooling system to keep it at the right temperature, between about 22 degrees. So that's interesting. I will be taking a temperature reading, if I remember, to see if the liquid is a lot warmer than the snake yeast. So there we go, guys. I'll get back to you as soon as they're done. I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, the test is ready. It's literally been 4 days. So I've got the Alcotech 48 yeast in this one, and I've got the Snake C Plus in this one. Now they've stopped bubbling. There's not a bubble to be seen. Now, first of all, let's take a sniff test, because these turbo yeasts can be awful potent, and you know, this is why I'm doing this, to see if the snake is that much better than the Alcotech 48, because the Alcotech 48, in my opinion, yes, it gets the alcohol, but good lord, you get some like crazy funky flavors. Right, let's do a sniff test. That's the snake, and that's not the best. No way, I wasn't expecting this, guys. Let's do it again. Okay, that's giving a much more sort of pungent, kind of, not sickly, but, you know, oof, smell. Now, this snake did actually bubble through. Not a lot, but a bit did come over, not a lot. This didn't bubble through over at all. That smells all right. Okay, so sniff test. Alcotech 48 wins. What can I say? Let me check I got them the right way round, because that is surprising. Yep, that's the snake. Right, well, let's see what the gravity is saying. Okay, I'm calling that one 0.998. So the snake is coming in at 12.1%. Now let's see what the Alcotech's coming in at. So this is the snake. Let's see what the Alcotech 48 is coming in at. The Alcotech is coming in at 12.6%. Now, that's neither here nor there. I would like to see which one has a cleaner profile. This is the Alcotech 48. Quite nervous here, guys, because I was expecting the snake. The sniff test is reversed in what I thought was going to happen. So let's go with, well, hang on. Okay, you can't do a taste test without cleansing the palate. Right, palate cleansed. I'm going to go in with the Alcotech 48 first, because I've tasted it before and I think I know what I'm expecting. Cheers, everybody. God damn it. That's not bad. That's not bad. Guys, I did it with orange juice last time, so maybe it doesn't mix well with doing it with orange juice. But this, 12.6%. Well, fuck me, that's drinkable. That's drinkable. I'm getting a slight, bearing in mind, guys, 4 days. I'm only getting a slight yeasty taste. Nothing to be concerned about. That's pleasant, that's drinkable, there's nothing wrong with that. 4 days, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, look, I've almost made my mind up, but let's clear this out and take it for what it is. Oh, you are, mate? Do you want a drink? Yeah, you go. What's that? Oh, it's just apple cider, apple wine, or, you know, oh, thank you. Let's see what this tastes like. It's nice. Hang on now, hang on. I'm getting a more apple. I'm getting more apple. Right, Alcotech. The yeastiness is coming through. That's just more of your sort of dry, bitter apple. Right, okay, to sum this up, I'm absolutely surprised on the Alcotech's performance on this one, because I did it with orange juice and it wasn't really even drinkable. But the Alcotech is drinkable. Guys, in 4 days, you've got 12% wine. And the snake, excuse me, it's definitely that more tart apple flavour with no yeast, like no yeasty flavour coming through. Which wins, it edges it out, but not by far. Not by far. I will drink both of these. I'll drink both of these. 4 days. 2 litres of apple wine in 4 days. Drinkable wine in 4 days. That's amazing. Well, one more shoot. That's a better flavour, but a less pleasant aroma. Whereas this, pleasant aroma, and a more yeasty taste. This really hasn't got a yeasty taste really at all. This one, I'm picking up a yeasty taste. This one smells a bit kind of funky. This one doesn't smell. Guys, Snake wins it by a smidgen. They're both drinkable. They're both drinkable. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, thanks for watching. Guys, if you're new to the channel and you want to make 13% wine with no equipment, no special yeast, just bread yeast, have a look at this one. Have a look at this one if you just fancy a laugh. Catch you on the next one. Thank you very much.